What's going on, guys? Scopamar TV here, back with another video. Today we're going to be doing a reaction to Marlon Wayans saying how he turned down $70K even though he was broke to stand in unity with his family. Let's hear what he got to say.
We left in living color because Fox was syndicating the show and it was hurting Keenan's pockets, and Keenan was like, nah, you ain't gonna do this to me. And my family said, fuck this money. And we all left in living color. There's an episode of Living Color where we got black shades on. It's a Christmas episode. Jamie Foxx is singing, and me and my family got black glasses on. And we sitting there like this as a family.
Right.
Because we protesting and we going, you ain't gonna fuck my brother. We a family. You touch one, you touch all. Your money, I'm sorry. They was offering us big checks,
yeah.
$70,000 checks to stay on that show. I'm still a brother after this. No, I'm gonna support my brother. And we all left the show. And that's...
Wow. You know how many people would have backstabbed their entire family for $70,000? This is what black people need to take a lesson from. The black community, the collective. It takes family to build wealth. Sometimes it takes multiple people to say no to that one opportunity in order to get a better opportunity. So many times people chase fast money. They chase that fast money, and within the fast money they lose their creative control. They lose their creativity. Even in music, they put out songs that only the labels want them to put out, pumping out drugs music, violent music into the community simply because of that fast money. They want that check. Sometimes it's good to say no. Everybody say no for a better deal. Represent your brand, represent your family, stand for something. There's a saying that says if you fall for anything, you won't stand for nothing. You gotta stand for something, and I respect the Wayans for doing this.
That's why season 5, it got weird. It got Bismarcky, and God bless Chris Rock. He came at the wrong time, but and as brilliant as he is, you couldn't save it because the eyes of the show is gone. You understand?
The heartbeat of it.
Yes, the eyes, the vision. You can't replicate Wayans shit, and anytime they try, you're gonna fail. They've done other movies, you can't. People taste that shit, that ain't Wayans. Can't do what we do because you ain't got my life experience. You don't have my point of view. You didn't grow up with the people I grew up with. You don't understand how life has carved me as a visionary. You can't take the flavor. You can't. I could give you all the seasoning.
Right.
I give you all what's in it. You don't know how much to put. You don't know what kind of flour. I'll give you the right flour. You don't know how long.
That's why they have been able to last in Hollywood for so long. These guys know who they are. Mr. Hollywood guy could not defeat them because they know who they are and what they brought to Hollywood, what they brought to show business. And unity was one of their strong points. Once you mention the Wayans, you're talking about multiple people, multiple family members that stuck together through Hollywood. Oftentimes bands fall apart, duos, groups fall apart. They stuck together. Marlon is 52. I grew up watching the Wayans brothers on TV with John Witherspoon. Such a funny show. And he and Marlon, Sean wrote that show. And now to find out that they're the ones that write the show, now that I'm older, it's an amazing thing to see that they were so young doing it at a high level.
On to cook that chicken. You don't know how much of that garlic powder you got to put in there. I'll give you the hot sauce. It's Frank's. I ain't gonna make you be able to make my chicken. And that's what comedy is. And with my brothers, when we left in living color, I had $700 in the bank and $900 rent. I was broke. And me and my brother Sean was looking at each other like, what are we gonna do now? My brother Sean was depressed. He was sitting in the room with lights out, And he played Christmas music, because whenever you get upset, because Christmas was a happy time, was it? When we get upset, they play that Christmas music. I would sit there like we did at Living Color, and he had a brand new computer, and I was sitting there working on Wayans Brothers. And then one day he came out the room in his robe, and he said, "What you doing, stupid?" I said, "I'm working on a TV show." And the first thing he read was, "Interior, outside." He said, "Stupid, how you have interior, you outside?" He said,
literally started from the bottom. They started from the bottom and rise up. Shout outs to Marlon and Sean Wayans. Shout outs to the entire Wayans family. Watching this interview today was an amazing experience. I saw 46,000 people watching Marlon Wayans. 46,000 people. After DJ Vlad tried to bash Marlon Wayans and said to him, "Dude, you're not worth 40 grand." 46,000 people was watching him live on Club Shay. Put that into perspective. He said he wasn't worth 40 grand to come on his to pay him to come on his show, and yet still God blessed him enough to make it be 46,000 people. I hope DJ Vlad is somewhere asking for forgiveness, or I'm pretty sure he had a heart attack today seeing how many people tune in, the amount of support, because he was pushing his weight trying to push this man down. He was trying to push this man down, an innocent man down, because the man stated his price. He didn't want to pay him that price. Why? What, he's not Ryan Gosling? He doesn't look like a Ryan Gosling? Who knows? We're not going to bring race into it, but come on, man. 46,000 people. Shout outs to Club Shay. Shout out to Shannon Sharp. Shout out to Marlon Wayans.
And move over. And then we sat down, and we created our show, Wayans Brothers. Nobody gave us nothing. And my brothers, when we did Don't Be a Menace, Keenan made us do 26 drafts. 26 drafts. And then the director, when we finally shot the movie, me and Sean would cry. "Why are we doing another draft? We're gonna do it again and ain't ready yet." Then the director didn't get comedy, messed the movie up. We screened the movie, it got terrible ratings. Miramax was like, "What are we gonna do?" Keenan's like, "I can fix it. I need $1 million and I need 10 days of shooting." Bet. Keenan said, "Okay, I got the budget. I know what to do. Now you guys gotta write a movie." "What do you mean?" "I'm gonna write a whole new movie. You fucked this one up." And in 1 week, we had to write a whole damn new movie. So much so that I couldn't even think of anything. I took some hits of weed. Me and my boy got high, like me and my boy Xavier. I passed him the weed, and he took it, he coughed, and he threw up. Damn. And fell on the floor. And I looked at him, I said, "Hey, nigga, pass that shit." And we put it in Don't Be a Menace. So we wrote all these different sketches, the grandma's breakdancing, all these different sketches that getting jumped in, that became the movie of Don't Be a Menace. And hadn't we did the 26 drafts prior to that, we could have never showed up to put together that draft in 7 days and do what became the classic Don't Be a Menace.
Right.
Wow. And y'all be struggling and crying over one day in the gym. Sometimes we gotta put in the work. We gotta put in the work. I'm not gonna lie, this interview motivated the hell out of me. 26 times they wrote the movie. 26 times. Some of y'all would not even try to write a song twice just to get the right song. Not even try to re-record that verse to get the right verse. We have to take lessons from this to show ourselves that we have to go through the ringer sometimes to come out at the other end glorious. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this video was just showing how persistent and how unity helped them to rise to the top, helped them to become the icons they are today. Shout outs to the Wayans, man. Shout outs to the Wayans. I'm gonna have to buy a ticket if he comes to South Florida just to go support Marlon Wayans. Shout outs to Marlon Wayans. History. And like I said, DJ Vlad, I don't know where the hell you are. But I know you mad. I know you mad, Vlad. Let's get into the comments because I see somebody talking already. Somebody says, I hope DJ Vlad punch in the air right now. When I was watching the live, so many people were saying, where is Vlad? Where is Vlad? Because you saw 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 46,000. And if it had gone longer, I'm pretty sure 50,000 people would have been watching Club Shay Shay. And that man gonna tell Marlon Wayans he's not worth 40 grand. Come on, man. Somebody else says, I grew up on the Wayans, especially the Wayans Brothers show. One of the greatest legacies ever. That's it, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys agree that families build wealth? Do you also agree that sometimes we have to stick together and take a loss together in order to gain victory? Let me know in the comment section, guys. Until next time, Scopemar TV, I'm out.